It's Arkansas Ray. Welcome to the channel that is just as scattered as my brain. If you like content that has no rhyme or reason to it, then you've come to the right place. Today we're going to talk about the Dewalt backpack sprayer and the Husqvarna backpack sprayer. There's a little bit of a difference between the two, and then yet again it's the same. Alright, so this is the Dewalt backpack sprayer. Purchased that from Home Depot, and this is the Husqvarna backpack sprayer, and it was purchased from Lowe's, and it was purchased about 2.5 years ago, something like that. Been a little while, but anyway, let me get this one a little bit closer. So here's the thing: they are both manufactured from the same exact factory. Just like with many products, it is essentially the same. Now you'll notice that there's a difference in the design of the tank, and that's all there is as far as that part goes. The lids are virtually the same. The pumping mechanism is the same. They both claim to be no leak. Now this is where it gets a little bit different. On the wand, get this wand out here. So with the wand, it is kind of flimsy. It's just plasticky, and it will, I don't know if you can see that, it'll do some bending there a little bit. So it did come with some extra accessories, like with some extra tips, some different tips, and it also came with a flow reducer, which I did not add on this one because I didn't know if there would be a benefit to it at the time, and there was, and we'll talk about that in a little bit. And then we'll go over to the Dewalt, and it's it's spraying stuff all over the place now, that's for sure. See if I can get that to stand up there. So here's the wand for the Dewalt, and it's got a really nice feel to it on the handle, and it has an aluminum tube shaft for the sprayer, and it also came with different accessories, different tips, but it came with a spray reducer. And you know what, I decided to give this a try, and I'm glad I did, because what it actually ends up doing, and it says so if you read the manual, which I didn't do for this one, but if you read the manual, it tells you that if you add that on there, it helps with windy conditions, so you don't have drift, a lot of drift going on. Now, I'm not a professional landscaper by no means. I do this for my workplace, and it's what part of my job duties is to maintain the yards and stuff. And so I spray Roundup and different chemicals, of course, to keep things under control. And so I went and bought this backpack originally, and again, that was 2.5 years ago. It has started failing on me. It has become increasingly more difficult to pump. So I got permission to go buy a new backpack sprayer, which I did, and this one's working great. It's actually very easy to use. But what I didn't know at the time is that you can buy a kit, and we'll just ignore all the sirens going by. They do that a lot around here. A lot of sirens, a lot of fire trucks, a lot of ambulances, and a lot of police. Just in this area where I work, it just, well, all those stations are nearby, and you're going to hear that. So that's what's going on with that. But anyway, so I didn't know you could buy a repair kit for this, and I have since purchased a repair kit. So I'm going to see if I can actually repair that one and use it as a backup, or in some cases, but mainly we'll be using this one. And then let me see if I can get this turned around here a little bit, because there is a difference. If you're going to buy these, there's a difference in the strapping. I think the DeWalt is just a tad bit more expensive, believe it or not, but I think it's well worth it. So for both of these, you're going to see it's got this plastic kind of shield behind the straps there. So you can see that. The difference is in the actual straps to carry it. These, when they were new, they were actually pretty comfortable. They wasn't too bad, and it's got a padded little strap to go around your waist. It wasn't real bad, but they have, the stitching has fallen apart. It's just came apart, and I've actually got it zip tied to try to keep it together, and that's part of the problem with the pump going out, and the straps not holding it against your back as well. It tends to push the backpack away from your body as you're trying to pump the sprayer, and so you're fighting that and the you know, the fact that the pump is failing. So I do have a repair kit, like I said. I'm gonna see if I can fix that one. For this one, for the Dewalt, it's extremely nice. These are almost seem less padded in a way, but they're contoured, and they just seem to go better over fit better over the shoulders and feel more comfortable. It's got a big difference on the waist strap here. I just realized it's got some sort of pocket in the back. Now, I have no idea what that pocket would be for, but I don't know if you can see it on the camera, but there's a mesh pocket. Let's see if there's one on the other side. Nope. So I'm sure that has something to do with possibly the yeah, I have no idea what it's for. but anyway, so yeah, it's got a nicer waist strap, and so this is much nicer. Otherwise, essentially they are the same. I mean, it really feels the same. I'm not having any issues with leaking. I know I've had some tanks before where it leaked. It would actually leak from up here. So if you had to, say, bend over just to grab something, you could get chemical running down your back. And then I've had them where, of course, they're leaking out of here. But a lot of times those are things that can be fixed. I think some of the reviews that people have done, it's because they just purchased it and it's leaking and they're not very happy about that, and I can understand that. So, but anyway, that's all there is. I just wanted to show that to you. I haven't made a video in a while, and I know I've got nothing. I don't have anything exciting going on at the moment. I'm getting into the busy season of my job, and it's going to leave a little less time for me to get out and do some of the more exciting things. I go out and fly drones. I'm planning on going camping soon, but you know what, just living a life just like all you guys out there too. So appreciate you very much. If you would do me a favor, please hit the like button, please subscribe if you haven't already, and maybe I can start talking correctly, and that would be very, very much appreciated. Look at, oh, just look, oh, I don't know if it's going to do it again. It was dripping. Okay, sorry, that was my squirrel moment. Hey, y'all have a great one. We will see y'all later.